Hello guys, Harry here. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're well. So guys, let's check out this Bulova hack A-11 reissue in this video today. So Bulova as a brand has a deep and rich history when it comes down to field or military style watches. They were one of the suppliers to the Allied forces in World War II. So they're not new at this game. So when it comes down to this style of watch, Bulova has it covered. Here is the hang tag with the reference number for this particular model. I'll talk about the price now as well. So this watch retails for $550 here in Australia. If you're in the US, I believe the retail price is $450. Obviously, I didn't pay the full retail price. I paid $189. That's Australian dollars. Bought it from an authorized dealer here in Australia. So this watch comes with full warranty from Bulova. Now, I'm not saying this will always be the case that you'll be able to score this kind of discount on this watch, but being a Bulova, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get some sort of discount on this watch. So at the price that I've paid, this watch is a no-brainer. So let's dig in and let's check out this watch closer, and then we'll wrap up the video. So kicking it off with the dimensions, first we have a case size of 37 millimeters. Lug-to-lug distance is 45 millimeters. So fairly compact, fantastic set of dimensions for someone with a small wrist. It will look really nice on average wrist as well. I've got an average wrist size of 7 inches. I'll show you how it fits my wrist at the end of the video just to give you an idea. We have a lug width of 18 millimeters and case thickness is 14.3 millimeters. So definitely on the thicker side, especially for a watch of this nature with no date complication. There is no other complication going on here apart from just telling the time. So definitely on the thicker side. Now that does include the domed mineral crystal that comes with this watch. Now when I checked out Bulova's own website, they list the thickness at 13.45 millimeters. Now I believe that excludes the domed mineral crystal, but those are the set of dimensions that you get with this watch. So coming to the case, we have this stainless steel case which is high polished all around, along the sides, on the upper surfaces. No brushed component to this case at all. Now for me personally, it's only a personal preference. For field style watches, I like them to have some sort of brushed element to it, but that is not the case here. You do get this coinage bezel. So being a high polished case, this will be prone to scratches. For the glass, as I mentioned earlier, you do get this domed mineral crystal on this watch. Definitely adds to the thickness of this case as well. For the price that I've paid for this watch, I can't complain too much about not having a sapphire crystal on this watch, but I can understand for someone who is paying close to retail would prefer to have a sapphire crystal over this mineral crystal, but unfortunately that is not the case here with Bulova. Now coming to the dial, absolutely love this dial, especially this blue and white combination, and with that splash of red on the seconds hand really adds more to this dial. It's quite simple, quite straightforward, uninterrupted, no complications going on here, no date window, nothing, but it looks really nice. You get big Arabics from 1 to 12, then you get numerals at every 10-minute interval on the outer ring of the dial. Bulova underneath 12 o'clock, automatic above 6 o'clock. So really straightforward, no complexity going on here, but it looks really nice. As a whole package, it is really nicely put together. You get this oversized crown at 3 o'clock. The crown is 6.9 millimeters. It is signed. It is a pull and push crown. This watch comes with 50 meters of water resistance. 100 meters would have been nice, but for now we only have to live with having 50 meters on this watch. So guys, that's the dial and the case. Now checking out this NATO strap that comes with this watch, it is a nice quality strap. Absolutely, you can tell Bulova hasn't really tried to cut too many corners when it comes down to the quality of this strap. You get nice hardware with this strap as well. You get signed buckle with Bulova there. Everything is high polished to match the finishing on the case. It is a single pass-through NATO strap, so it does add to the overall thickness of this case, which is already on the thicker side. But for any reason, if you don't like this strap or you want to swap this out and use something else with your watch, you'll be able to do that easily with this with these drilled lugs, you'll be able to swap this out for something else. And with this 18mm lug width, there'll be plenty of options out there for you to choose from. Now, personally, I'm not a big fan of NATO straps, so if I end up keeping this watch, I'll definitely swap this out for something different. But for the overall look of this watch, it goes really nicely with this watch, and as I said earlier, it is a nice quality strap from Bulova. Now, checking out the case back, it is really nicely done with that coin edge, screwed in case back, high polished finish in the middle to match the finishing on the rest of the case. You will see that sticker in the middle there, assembled in China. I left that on there. You will find that sticker on many of the watches in this price range. A lot of information on the case back as well. Type A-11 on the top. Reference number for this particular model. Bulova Watch Company. Now, Bulova is a part of the Citizen Group, so they do have direct access to Miyota's movements, and that's what they've used in this watch as well. They're using Miyota 82SO, 21 joules, 21,600 vibrations per hour, 42 hours of power reserve, and the watch is fully wound, hacking and hand winding. So you can hand wind this watch when the crown is in its original position. Rotate the crown in a clockwise position and you'll be able to hand wind the movement. Hacking as well, when you pull the crown out to its first and final position, you'll be able to stop the second hand and you'll be able to hack this movement as well. So really nicely done case back, and a robust movement in this watch as well that you get at this price range from Bulova. So we do get some lume on this watch as well. As you can see, a decent spread of lume. You get lume on all of the markers and the minute and the hour hand. No lume on the second hand, which is definitely okay. It is really nice to see a decent quality lume on a field watch. So Bulova has done a really nice job when it comes down to putting lume on this watch. So I'm quite happy with the quality of the lume and the longevity as well, especially for a watch of this nature. So here it is, guys, on my average wrist. Looks really, really nice, especially with that dial, that simple blue and white dial with that seconds hand in red adds a bit more to the dial. It's really nicely put together. So I've got no complaints when it comes down to the dial. Yes, it is on the thicker side. You can save yourself some sort of thickness by swapping this NATO strap out for something else. I'm not a big fan of NATOs anyway, as I said earlier. I'll definitely swap this out if I end up keeping this watch. But a really nice package. Yes, a bit light on the water resistance as well. At 50 meters, 100 meters would have been fantastic, but for now we only have to live with 50 meters with this watch. But overall, it's a really nice looking field watch, really nicely put together by Bulova. So this is it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you with my next video shortly. Until then, stay safe and look after one another. Thank you again.